is facing a different level. We at Global Knowledge Research Foundation are fully committed to contribute and enhance the digital experience in research activities. To continue further, this conference has received tremendous number of submissions which has crossed more than 1000 plus numbers, 20 plus countries, marked through direct submissions and special sessions, out of which 340 papers were accepted by the technical review committee, and we were only able to accommodate 160 papers in 2 volumes of this year's ICT 4SD publication. Once again, I would like to congratulate all our participants to be a part of this success story in the 5th version of this conference. Further, I would like to welcome our session chair, Dr. Sanjay Gaur, Associate Professor from Jaipur Engineering College and Research Center. He has 15 years of research experience. His research area includes data mining, etc. There are few guidelines which would help us to run this session smooth. If anyone has any query, you can write personally to host or co-host. At the time of your presentation, you will be allowed to share your screen. You will have 8 minutes to complete your presentation and 2 minutes for question and answers. I kindly request all participants to strictly stick to the time schedule so that not let any session overrun. So we'll begin with our first presentation, that is by Mohammad Haki. If I've spelled it wrong, pardon me, sir. I'm unmuting you. Hello, are you able to hear me?
I am Mohammad Mahmudul Haq.
Yes, are you able to hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
You can begin with your presentation, sir.
Okay, let me share my screen at first.
Yes, please. His paper is on data mining techniques to characterize single paragraph form self-narrated stories.
Yes.
Yes.
Will you please allow me to enable the
Yeah, just a minute, sir. Hold on. Yes, sir. Now you can do it. Just try.
Yes. Okay, let me share it.
Yes.
Okay, may I start?
Yes, please begin.
Okay, thank you for giving me this stage. My name is Mohammad Mahmudul Haq. Today I'm presenting data mining techniques to categorize single paragraph form self-narrated stories. My other co-authors are Nila Vishas, Nilay Shaharoy, Amjad Hussain Rafi, Sajidul Islam, Syed Sayyid Alubaba, Raqibul Islam, and Dr. M. Rashidul Rahman as our supervisor. So let's moving on. The abstract. In this part, I would like to say that our task is based on NLP, and it is a subpart of sentiment classification. But unlike sentiment classification, we are actually concentrating on 3 types of categories. One is work stress, another one is bullying, and another one is sexual harassment. I will later discuss the data set. Let's move on to the user perspective class from our part. There are many ways to hurt someone. Sometimes words are not enough to express someone's feeling. So in 2 sectors, our research shines the most. The actions of someone towards the victims, and also the sweet words but insulting towards the victims. Now let's moving on to the data set part. The sources of the data set is Kaggle, public websites, and most importantly, manual surveys. 3 types of data are collected as I stated before. All the paragraphs are self-narrated, paragraph formatted, and annotated from the given topic or the category by the narrator themselves. Each paragraph contains words from 50 to 4,200 words. And the numerical label of each category is work stress 0, bullying 1, sexual harassment 2. In the next slide, I will show you the data occurrence. On the very left, the blue bar plot is denoting work stress data, which has 79 data in it. In the middle orange line, the bullying data has 98 data in it, and in the green bar, sexual harassment data has 96 data in it, totaling 273 data. Moving on to the sample data. This is the table of story and the category. This is the sample data. Now moving on to the next slide, the data processing, pre-processing part. We have used QuicklyVex paragraph vector with the help of Gensim NLP library. There are two types of paragraph vectors. One is PVDM, which is the meaning of it is paragraph vector distributed memory. Another one is paragraph vector distributed bag of words with PVDBO. We have removed the name and the entities. We have also removed punctuation marks and stop words to avoid unnecessary embedding creation. A full paragraph with the corresponding label is tokenized in the place of white spacing. Then we have used the GenSim tag document class that has replaced each sentences as a list of words but kept in a single matrix for each document. To make the document into vector format, we have used hierarchical softmax function with the negative sampling rate of 5. The threshold for configuring most frequent words has been sampled down to 0. Total epoch of this state has provided 5, and the suitable learning is 0.002. This is the learning rate. PVDBO and PVDM has the embedding size of 300 by 1, whereas PVDM and PVDBO, the mixed model of them, has the embedding size of 600 by 1. Moving on to the next slide, which is the sample tag document. You can see the words and the tags in here. And in the next slide, you will see the similarity and dissimilarity of paragraph vectors in terms of cosine distance. In terms of cosine distance, the distance value 0.10 less than 0.10 is the similar paragraph, and greater than 0.10 contains the dissimilar paragraphs. In the next slide, I will show you the classification. We have used K4 cross-validation with the K value of 5. So there are 5 folds. In first 3 folds, the training and validation split is 218 by 55. And in the last 2 folds, the training and validation split is 219 and 54. We have used 42 as the random value to shuffle the data. The 4 classification algorithms were used from 2 genres. Parametric learning approach has a naive-Bayes algorithm using Gaussian distribution and logistic regression. On the non-parametric learning approach, we have decision tree classified with entropy and Gini matrix, with k-nearest neighbor classified, including Euclidean distance and Minkowski distance. In the next slide, you can see the non-parametric learning approach. Both decision trees has 3 max depth, with the minimum sample required to be leaf node is 5, with the random state of 10. In KNN, Minkowski and Euclidean distance, the k-nearest neighbors were 5. In parametric learning approach, you can see that naive-Bayes algorithms prior probability is not set. Variance exposure is set to 1 e to the power minus 9. In logistic regression, regularization value is 1 e to the power 5, and substantial regularization is used to avoid overfitting. Now let's go into the result analysis part. We have maintained the session multiple times during training, validation, and testing part. For statistical analysis, we have used F1 measurement, accuracy measurement, precision, and recall probability with confusion matrix. You can see in the next slide the confusion matrix at the left side of Gaussian naive Bayes using PVDBO, and the right side KNN Minkowski using PVDBO. In the next slide, you can see the classification report of logistic regression using PVDBO with the best accuracy of 97, F1 score of 97, and in decision tree using PVDBO and Gini index at the right side with the best F1 score of 98. In terms of F1 score, KNN with PVDBO gave the highest F1 score of 94.54. In terms of validation side, in Gaussian naive Bayes with PV pair, it gave the less F1 score, 88.80%. During the test set analysis, we have found out that in all the multiple runs, in test set decision tree with Gini using PVDBO gave the best accuracy in terms of F1 score. We have tested 9 data. 7 of them were classified correctly, and 2 data have been misclassified with the F1 score of 77.46%. These are the misclassification data, the misclassified data by that algorithm. And in the next slide, I would like to say that the future work, actually the main purpose of doing this research is to categorize and opt out the meaning of the long and lengthy paragraphs or stories. So this is the head first of the next research. The next research will contain the similar data tags, but with much more data, not only just with stories, but also the comments to make the algorithms more generalized, to deduct the categories. So thank you for listening. If you have any question, please share with me.
Thank you for the presentation. Any questions, sir?
Uh, I want to know the size of paragraph you mentioned here, 524200 words.
Yes, sir.
I want to ask that 4200 words. Is it feasible to manage in your software?
Yes, sir. We have used the processing part. We have used paragraph vector of Quoklivex, paper, and in that paper